All right, it says we're live. Hello, everyone. It looks like we got 5 people watching right now. We already got 4 likes. Go ahead and drop a like. Give me a thumbs up, please, if you can. I really appreciate it.
I need more beer.
This is a lot going on. We're gonna wait a couple minutes for people to filter in here, but man, that was great.
That was a good
great
episode.
Yeah, that was really good stuff. That was the one I was waiting for.
I don't think I have enough beer to get me to January 14th. Like, man.
Yeah, that was tough at the end there, man.
Wait. Look.
Oh,
He drinks and he knows things.
drink water.
Yeah, it keeps him hydrated. Good for the brain.
It's true. It's true. All right, while we wait for people to filter in here, yeah, I was still recovering from that, but
yeah, that was it was good.
It was a lot. It was a lot
good.
going on. A lot going on. So I was at Channel Awesome all day today, filming the Nostalgia Critic episode, which you guys will see either next week or the week after. Doug's kind of getting ahead on shooting right now, so you'll see that pretty soon. I think they're streaming right now on Twitch, so they might still be going for whatchamacallit, Tournament Tuesdays. So there's 2 Channel Awesome affiliates going live right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so much going on. We're gonna let more people come in. We got about 14 people watching right now. 6 likes. Let's get up to 10 likes tonight.
That'd be nice.
Double-digit likes. Man, there's so much going on. There's so much to discuss. Man. So, hey, Haley McDonald. Hello. Hey. Yeah, man, there's a lot to talk about here. We already got 9. One more like. Who's gonna be the 10th like? Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing this until we get that 10th.
11 likes. Whoa.
That's awesome. I feel so validated.
Yes. Before we get into talking about Christ on Infinite Earth episode 3, I want to remind you guys this Saturday,
Yes.
The Infinity Trinity is going to be premiering right here on the Awesome Ultra YouTube channel. Episode 1 will be going live at 6:30 Central Time. I'll be on here talking to you guys live as it goes up. It'll be a premiere episode, so I'll be able to discuss things just like a live video. It'll be a lot of fun, and that's going to be Saturday through Wednesday. So episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 days in a row. Get ready for that. It's going to be a very exciting time. Yes. I really hope you guys go ahead and take a look. We got 12 likes now. Look at that.
Cheers.
Yes. So don't forget to tune in this weekend for the Infinity Trinity, and going into Wednesday of next week, you'll see him and a bunch of other Channel Awesome people there as well.
I play a interesting role.
Yes, not one you would expect to see from 13 likes. What?
Wow, we are killing it.
13 likes?
And 13 people. We lost one.
Oh, it's all right.
That's all right. He'll come back.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
she.
Whatever.
They're back. See, told you. And we got a 14th. There we go.
14th likes, man.
We're just going to count out the likes and views for the rest
15 likes.
For the rest of the time we're here.
We are. The more likes we get, we're acknowledge it in crazy ways. Yeah. Anyway, let's just get into it. And if anyone else is going to tune in, they'll tune in as we go along. So Crisis on Infinite Earths, episode 3. This was a Flash episode technically, and it felt like it because we got to see the 90s Barry Allen, which, goodness, the tears.
Yeah, that was good.
This was a really good episode. By far the best one so far.
Absolutely.
A lot was going on. The stakes were raised. Everything that they promised was happening in this episode. Oh, with 15 likes. Whoa. So
finger guns.
Yeah. So where we left off from last time, we pick up back here, and all the multiverse Earths are being destroyed. We didn't really get to see too many of the other Earths in this one. It was more focused on Earth 1, and we kind of saw from up in the peripherals them trying to save the other Earths, and it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
I got to start with Brandon Routh's Superman.
Yeah.
Okay, look, guys.
Favorite part of the episode, probably.
That's Superman, okay? Yes. That is Superman.
We are specifically talking about the part where he comes back. He tried to save another Earth.
He failed.
He fails. He punches the deck of the Wave Rider, and it shakes. And that was cool, but he's saying, like, couldn't save him. And Lois says, oh, you know, you look pretty beat up. Like, why don't you take a breath? And he goes on with this awesome,
fantastic
I put on this suit to help people or protect people, and I'm gonna get back out there even though I'm tired. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep on trying to save as many people as I can. Mm-hmm. It was awesome. And then she asks him,
why did you add the black to your logo? Because the Kingdom Come Superman logo has black instead of yellow in it. And he said, because I wanted to show that in the darkest of times, hope shines through. And it made me cheer.
We were cheering.
We had high fives and we were going like, yeah! We literally reacted that way. It was so great.
It was really good.
Oh, it felt so pure. It felt so good just to see that from Superman. You guys don't understand how long I've wanted to finally see that from a live action Superman. And we got a little bit of that in the Tyler Hoechlin or Hecklin, whatever version of Superman. But I mean, the Brandon Routh Superman is supposedly the Christopher Reeve Superman. They continue that continuity with him. So just to see that and feel it and really get invested in it.
Yeah, it really hit the mark as far as Superman goes. I mean, he said like right after it happened, like he feels like he hadn't seen anything like that since the '70s Superman, since Christopher Reeve. So I mean, that's a huge gap with the amount of Superman we've had in film and TV.
Yes.
So for that big of a character to not hit that high in decades, and finally do it on a TV show when he's had multi-million-dollar budgeted movies,
including the movie that Brandon Routh was in.
And to not get it anywhere in there, but to get it in a TV show on a 5-episode crossover.
30 seconds, just a 30-second little dialogue scene.
It was so good,
and that was it. And that's all I need. Do you understand? That's all I need.
He wasn't snapping necks. He was snapping our brains.
Yes,
just truth
snapping our brain with truth and justice and all the good stuff.
Oh yeah,
all up in there. Man, that was awesome.
It was good.
So that brings me to the unfortunate thing at the end of this episode.
Yeah, we're gonna jump around here.
We're gonna jump around. We're gonna jump around. We're focusing on Kingdom Come Superman first. At the end, we see that the pariah, which is Harrison Wells, the Nash Wells or whatever he saves all of them in like a pocket dimension or something like that.
It's the vanishing point outside of space and time. We've seen that in the Legends of Tomorrow.
So like everyone's there, but then there's something going on with like those red lights coming out of Superman, and he falls on the ground, and we get Supergirl holding him like in Crisis on Infinite Earths. He holds Supergirl, who dies in the original Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's a big
it's like the cover.
It's the cover. It's like a big like milestone,
and then they
touchstone
had that
history.
On the 30 years.
Yeah, that was a big moment
too, and
that was a big moment. And it was reversed this time, where Superman basically like dies and is replaced with frickin' Lex Luthor.
What the?
You know, I get invested in these things to a certain point, but like I'm still like thinking like, oh, what a great thing to do, what a great like twist and everything. But I was so invested in that Superman that when I saw him being taken over by Lex Luthor and just Lex is there, I was so angry.
Yeah, I was
so angry.
And it's like, really, this is what we're doing? Like, I don't see the point.
I mean, well, they wanted a big twist on it, I guess, or something. That really sucks if he's not
just killed literally everybody.
I know.
Everybody.
Earth 1 is destroyed at the end of this episode too.
And we got a Martian. We got 6 humans and a Martian. No, 5 humans, a Kryptonian, and a Martian.
Right. 2 Kryptonians. Well, without Superman.
Yeah. So. And so it's like that's all we've got. That's a big enough twist.
Yeah.
Everybody died. We saw Iris kind of look wistfully at Superman, Tyler Hoechlin Superman, like, damn, we gonna die. And then they die.
Yeah, they kind of give each other a head nod.
It's like, yeah, we're dying.
Yeah. All right, so that was rough, man. I really wanted to see the Brandon Routh Superman in the rest of the series, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It sucks.
Well, yeah.
He's not in the preview for the next episode.
Okay, so he could at least come back in some capacity, I would say, towards the end, because now that Earth 1 is destroyed, that killed my theory on, well, technically, we don't know yet. My theory was, okay, now that Earth 1 is safe, this is going to be the meshing of the universes, probably, or the worlds.
Mm-hmm.
But now that that's gone, they're going to have to bring back the Earth in some capacity. So we could still get that, but, you know, we know they're going to bring back the Earth, so we don't know how many of the superheroes that they're actually going to bring back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, I mean...
We'll see what happens. I wanted to see more Brandon Routh Super. Can we get a Brandon Routh Superman movie? Can we get a TV movie of this?
After
of this Superman, please,
after all
please,
this shit
please
on him over the years about his Superman. Do you remember when we saw Man of Steel? Or no, it wasn't Man of Steel. We were coming out of another
Superman
movie.
Returns?
No. We were walking out of a movie and we were talking about Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I would rather watch Superman Returns than Man of Steel. And our one friend walked out. You remember that?
Who was that?
Jim.
Oh.
Yeah. I had said I wanted to see, or I would rather watch Superman Returns.
I still don't know which
Man
of those
Steel.
movies I like better, but
and a friend of ours was like, "That's like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard," and literally just left. He left.
Whatever.
But so like, as much shit as that movie gets, to have this redeeming arc in a TV show is you don't get that too often.
Right. I'm seeing here. RJ Godzilla says whoever called Green Arrow become the Spectre yesterday is a genius. Well,
this guy
called me a genius because I freaking called.
Yep.
Let's get into the Green Arrow side of things, and then we'll jump into the Flash stuff. So Green Arrow in this, they go to Lucifer, which that's your thing. That's a big crossover. Let's talk about that first because that's part of this storyline.
I'm a huge fan of the Lucifer TV series. I loved it. I watched it since it came on Fox. I was absolutely fucking devastated when Fox canceled it because that's what Fox does.
Fox canceled a lot of good shows.
And then it got picked up by Netflix. I watched the next season. It was amazing. And so Constantine, they show up on... It's Diggle, Constantine, and I still can't remember Oliver's daughter's name. If anybody
remembers. What's Oliver's daughter's name?
Can you comment let us know.
Yeah.
But so they go to Earth 666, and it's because, Constantine says his powers are kind of fading a little bit because of all of the antimatter. So basically he goes... Mia, okay.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you. And so he's like, we got to go to someone who can basically do this shit. And so he knocks on a door, and it opens to... Lucifer, Tom Hollis? Tom Ellis, maybe I think his name is. It's the Lucifer from the Lucifer TV show, and I just lost my shit. Like, it was amazing. And I'm like, what? Tom Ellis, yeah.
Thanks, Jake.
And so basically they know each other, which is, if I remember correctly, wasn't Constantine... from the he was Vertigo first, right?
He just recently over the past few years crossed over.
He was Vertigo first, and I think he was introduced, I might be mistaken, but I think he was introduced along with like Lucifer and the Sandman in that same kind of universe.
I think so.
I'm
pretty sure,
maybe Neil Gaiman. And so I think they're all connected in the
somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. So the fact that they know each other, it's just that was so good. Two absolutely fantastic characters.
It was cool. And even though I don't watch Lucifer or anything, but it was cool to see.
You really should. It's a great show.
Yeah.
But so basically they tied in a little something from Lucifer, because Lucifer said he owed Constantine for the thing with Maze. So, that's cool. We don't know if that's ever going to show up in Lucifer or whatever, but like the fact that now that Lucifer is with Netflix and you don't have the network, problems, that they did that was just really awesome. Huge
16 likes, yeah.
If we get to 20, I'm gonna put on the turkey head.
If we get to 20, Porter's gonna put on the turkey head. If we get to 20 likes,
yeah. And you get a virtual high five if anybody can tell me what that's from.
Okay,
so
we'll get
throw
to
it in the comments. But yeah, so that was really awesome. So basically Lucifer says, okay, take this card, you'll be able to get into purgatory, and it's a picture of Lucifer with his devil face. He says, when the picture fades, you guys are stuck forever, sayonara. And so they go straight to purgatory to find Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically
they find him
pretty
quickly.
Yeah
For being in purgatory.
Yeah.
They just kind of randomly find him.
Yeah. Well, it's his purgatory.
Is it everyone's individual purgatory?
Yeah, that's how it is in the Lucifer show.
Oh, so,
I see. Their own personal hell. But
purgatory isn't hell though, right?
Well, I mean, in the show it's everybody gets their own personal hell, so everybody gets their own personal purgatory.
Oh, so it's their own. Okay, good. Yeah.
So he finds them, but they had Constantine had said like basically his memories are gone. You have to like basically make him remember who you are, or else he's probably gonna kill you. So they fight a little. Diggle's like, "Yo, you're my bro. I'm sorry I couldn't help you. You know, I'm here for you." And he remembers. And then some dude comes walking around the corner, like, "Hey, wait a second, guys. I know we're in purgatory, but what's up?" And he's a Spectre.
And yeah, he's the soul that I think the Spectre bonded itself to. So he's got the green eyes that light up, and
he said he was the police detective, which, from my memory, that's right. Like that was.
There's been so many different versions of Spectre, but yeah, that's one of them. So he passes the Spectre, or is about to pass the Spectre
to Oliver
soul, or whatever you want to call it, the essence, onto Oliver. So Oliver is going to be the Spectre. If you don't know who the Spectre is, my main exposure to the Spectre was in Green Lantern Rebirth, because Hal Jordan, was bonded with the Spectre, and basically through him kind of found his way back in the comics and stuff. Which, by the way, if you guys are into reading comics at all, the Jeff Johns run of Green Lantern from Rebirth all the way up until just a couple years ago, fantastic. That's where Blackest Night's from, all the different colored lanterns and stuff. Amazing stuff.
Absolutely.
And it started with actually before Rebirth, but Rebirth is where you can jump on to see Hal Jordan come back as Green Lantern.
Yeah. He actually let me borrow all the trades some years back, and I read from Rebirth, Secret Origin, all the way through up into the culmination of Blackest Night, and it is one of the greatest comic book experiences I've ever read.
Unbelievable stuff.
I read it all. It was like 7 books or something like that in such a short amount of time. I was seeing colors as the emotional spectrum that they represented. Like I'd pull up to a red light, and I'd see a red light, but I would think rage light. It was ridiculous. I was so into the Green Lantern.
Right, all the different colored lanterns represent different emotions and things like that. So it's really great. You got to check those out if you ever get a chance. But that's kind of where I knew Spectre from. I think Spectre was also in Kingdom Come, or in a couple other books. Was he? Okay, so there was. I did have some exposure to Spectre and stuff. So we're going to see, as I thought would happen. So Green Arrow is going to be back. Oliver Queen will be back on Earth, but bonded to the Spectre, which means he's kind of this ghostly entity sort of that can show up and disappear, and he'll be back.
He has like certain powers and stuff.
Yeah, so he can possess people.
I wonder if he's going to get the costume.
I hope so. I mean, like, it already is. It's a green hood. I mean, it's a green hood with a cape.
Okay, it's a green hood with a cape, but it's also, when Hal Jordan was the Spectre, he had the full get up, kind of like how Nash Wells has the Pariah suit.
Okay, I don't remember. I remembered usually just like, I think probably from Kingdom Come, I kind of just remember all white. Like you just all white
on the inside, and then he had the hood.
And it was just the hood and the cape. So I mean, there's different versions of him. But I mean, that could match up to the green hood's already there. So I mean, like, maybe just add a cape and he's Spectre. So it'll be interesting to see what they go with that next. That was basically all they did with the Oliver stuff. They come back from Purgatory, and they're like, well, they're back on the Wave Rider and stuff, and then everything happens where the Earths are destroyed and all that.
That pretty much sews up Oliver's story going forward as far as like the Arrow series. I mean, it only had like 10 episodes.
I don't know if it's coming back after. Well, I mean, it's going to be technically an Arrow episode when they come back once. So I mean, we'll get that.
So,
but I think he's just going to pop up once in a while in the CW shows. That's all that's going to happen, which is the perfect role for him, I think.
Yeah,
he could pop up whenever he wants.
Yeah, they could. It gives him a lot of fluidity with the storytelling.
Right. And he could pop up in Flash, or even Black Lightning, or something, like anything he could just pop up in. So that's pretty cool. So let's jump into the Flash stuff. So there's a lot of Flash stuff because this is a Flash episode technically. Do
you want to mention the Supergirl thing quickly or no?
Oh, with Batwoman? Yeah. Okay, we'll go into the Supergirl stuff real quick. So she wants to open the Book of Destiny to rewrite the realities, bring them back, all the Earths that have been missing or been destroyed. And if she does that, there's a good chance either she's going to go crazy or
catastrophe ensues.
She's going to go crazy, or something really bad is going to happen. She's going to make things worse. The only person who's standing in her way is Batwoman. And if you remember, Batwoman has one of Kevin Conroy, Bruce Wayne's pieces of kryptonite with her. She brought back from that Earth. So she is basically standing up to Supergirl and stopping her from opening that book. And how she goes about it is really smart, because it's not like, I'm going to stop you because not just it's dangerous, but we need you to get through this. If we don't have Supergirl, then we might not win this crisis and everything.
Yeah.
So her standing up to her was great. I really enjoyed that.
It was good for her courage aspect. So
yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's basically all that happened there. And then later, Supergirl thanked her for stopping her and stuff.
And Kate showed her that she had the kryptonite.
Right, and then
like here, take it.
Yeah, and she said, "No, keep it. You should have the courage not to use it, or I'll have the courage for you not to use it, or something like that."
I'll hope that you have the courage. I don't know.
I'll hope that you have the courage to the truth in the American way, and then I don't know what.
Yeah.
But she tells her, so if that's brought story later or something, maybe Needle ramp up or something. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, the Flash stuff here was probably the best stuff of the episode. Okay, no, Superman stuff was the best stuff of the episode, but right outside of that,
really good. Yeah, they were close.
Yeah,
very close.
Connection is unstable. Hopefully, it's working.
That's weird.
If everyone can still see us, hello. Are we still good? Or are they went away?
Hopefully the connection is still good.
Hopefully the connection.
How are we looking, guys? Are we?
I saw earlier someone saying that the picture was fuzzy. I think that's just because of the stream and stuff in the camera. Yeah. So yeah, if everything's good, we're gonna keep going. So the Flash, the whole season's been building up. Barry's gonna die. He's gonna die in the crisis. Barry's gonna die in the crisis. Barry's gonna die in the crisis. Barry's gonna die in the crisis. And then we see that inside that thing that Nash was looking at, that little, I guess it was the anti-monitors layer.
Yeah.
They get in there and they see the big beam that's destroying all the Earths, all the different parallel Earths, all the different parallel universes, is being powered by the Earth 90 Flash, Barry Allen, which is the 1990 TV series version of which is John Wesley's ship.
Yep.
So we see him running on the cosmic treadmill, and he's running it, and he Flash tries to get him off, and he's like, no, and there's like this big force field protecting him. But Vibe was given his powers back. Cisco was by the monitor, so he has his powers back. Goes creates a little portal, goes in and gets him out. And then at this point, they bring in Black Lightning, whose Earth was just destroyed. Pariah brings in Black Lightning. His Earth was just destroyed. He's going through extremely a low point for him. He's angry. Yeah. He's depressed. Everything. And they convince him to try and contain the energy that's going on there, because if they don't if they don't have the treadmill going, then it's just going to go crazy and destroy all the Earths at once, which is kind of weird, because it's like, why wouldn't they just do it in the first place? Why wouldn't they just do it all?
Apparently the anti-monitor is a fucking drama queen.
I guess so. So Flash and Flash go into Flash time while this is all happening.
And they turn and they nod to each other, and then they move into it.
And then they're in Flash time.
That was good.
That was really cool. So they're talking back and forth about it. And they come up with the idea we got to run backwards to see the whole picture, basically what they were saying as a metaphor. I'm like, yes, that's it. We got to run on the cosmic treadmill backwards to stop the beam from destroying all the Earths.
Mm-hmm.
So Barry is prepared to do this. He knows this is it. Meanwhile, Iris, because she's, of course, there, goes and tries to get the Paradigm of Humanity, which is Dr. Cho or something, from Earth 1, which I don't know that character. If anyone knows who that is, let us know in the comments. And he doesn't want to go to help everyone. He says if this is really it, this is the end of all the Earths, then he wants to be with his family, which is completely reasonable.
Oh, yeah.
But Iris goes there, and she has this is a good season for her, I think.
Yeah.
She has the experience of being, married to a hero, having to give up all that stuff, sacrifices her kind of main motivation a lot of the times. So she talks him into actually coming into this to help out everyone. So that's what he does. It says Ryan Cho. Oh, the another Adam. Okay, I didn't even know.
Oh, because he did mention something to
right
about the miniaturization or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so he is a character. Thanks, Jake. So yeah, he gets involved in there too. And as that's happening, we see that Barry's about to jump on that treadmill. He's saying goodbye to everyone, and then Earth 90 Flash comes up and sorry, son, and he steals his speed momentarily for a short amount of time, and then Barry's rendered kind of helpless, and then we see that the Barry Allen from Earth 90, John Wesley ship, jumps on that freaking treadmill himself and starts going backwards. It's a tragic scene because it's Barry's no, talking to Cisco.
Destiny,
talking to Cisco. He'll die. You gotta stop him. Really, Grant Gustin is such a good actor in those kind of moments.
Yeah.
Like that
His
kind of
emotional
desperate
range is fantastic.
That kind of desperate humanity for other people. Like, you really believe that he cares for other people. When he's saying, no, he's going to die, I'm sure him looking like his dad ties into that in some degree. And he doesn't want to see his dad die again, kind of, So freaking Earth 90 Flash jumps on that treadmill going backwards, and everyone else has to leave because there's going to be this big explosion. So everyone else is leaving as he's going backwards, and we see what happened in the actual comic. He's going backwards, and
we also got the flashback.
Yes, he dissipates as that's happening. We get a flashback. Goodness gracious, to the 1990 Flash with him talking to that version of Iris and saying that I have hope in you, I believe in you, or something like that. I have some belief in you too.
That you can do it, or whatever.
Yeah, and just this amazing moment, and we see the young version of him, and he smiles, and it's young John Wesley's ship, and then we get to see him like where he is now, and just dissipates into nothing.
Straight out of the comic.
Oh my God! What a great moment! Good. What a great moment!
Yeah, I was 1 when that came out.
You were, yeah.
Yeah.
I was 1 or 1 in some months, almost 2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what month it debuted, but
yeah, but that's just crazy.
Yeah, like, man. That is awesome. What a great moment.
Yeah. I really liked it.
And he stops it.
Yeah.
He stops what's happening.
It explodes.
And then we see just the Flash symbols left on the treadmill, and just like, that's it. That's CW at its best, man. When it builds up those characters and has big emotional payoffs like that. Sometimes
it makes sense too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
like,
totally justified. Totally justified.
Character.
Barry, like that version of Barry's like, let me do this. Let me save people. So because he's older, like he wants to save everyone, including the young version of the Flash and stuff. So. When sometimes CW can get bogged down in being too emotional and too like kind of Dawson's Creeky, it's kind of part of its DNA. I mean, let's be honest, from the WB days and everything.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, at its best, it tells really good stories with characters that you really care about. I think you could connect to him just the little things. All you need is little moments of dialogue, that one flashback, and that's all you need to really care about these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an impressive moment. So well done. That and the Superman moment were just. Really tug at your heartstrings.
Oh yeah, top notch.
Yeah, 100%,
really well written, which is that's been a problem I've had with Flash this year. The writing has kind of just been on a steady decline.
I agree with you.
Yeah. To have these types of moments in this episode was very gratifying.
Yeah, I was very happy to see some of that stuff, come about in such a quality way.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway. They've stopped what's happening there, but there's only one Earth left, and that's Earth 1. All the other multiverses have been destroyed, or the other universes, I guess, because there's just one multiverse.
Yeah.
All the other universes, all the other Earths have been destroyed. There's just the one universe, the one Earth that's left, and they stopped. It looks like they won the day, but they're trying to figure out how to get the other Earths back. But Harbinger comes back, meets John Diggle again, her husband, right? So they're talking there, and there's obviously something wrong because we saw in the last episode that Anti-Monitor either infected her or something like that.
Took her over.
Right, and we see her eyes glow bright white, and that's exactly what happened. And she
starts laying the hurt down.
Right, and she basically brings back the antimatter wave, and it destroys the Earth. And now all that's left is the Wave Rider with all the heroes on it.
Yes, and so they're all about to fight, and he's got them all kind of like pressed down. And Monitor had told Pariah, like, you can help. You'll know when it's your time to like help or whatever.
Right.
And so Monitor kind of squares up with the Anti-Monitor, and they start like
blue and orange light. They get a little power struggle from Dragon Ball Z. Nice. Little power struggle.
And they fight each other. And
by the way, earlier in the episode, we saw a really nice moment from the Monitor that kind of humanized him.
Oh yeah,
who was he talking to Lois?
Lois, yeah.
And talking about his family and everything, and like I was like, okay, that's a good character building moment for him.
Yeah,
because we care a little bit more about Monitor now, and he has a real name and stuff, so he wasn't always just a Monitor.
Yeah.
So you care about his character a little bit. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good.
So when he's battling back and forth, Pariah knows what he has to do basically because they told him that the Anti-Monitor only like sentence him to be present when tragedy is about to occur. So he sees that this is obviously a terrible tragedy, but he can do something about it and transports everyone to that vanishing point. All the heroes and stuff. So
the 7.
Not all of them, just the paradigms and
paragons
and all that. So, and then I mean, Anti-Monitor basically sucks in the essence of the Monitor.
Yeah.
And destroys the rest of the ship, and everyone. Tyler Hoechlin, Superman, Iris, they all kind of fade away, and they like nod at each other.
Ralph Dibny, yeah.
Ralph is gone, and all that. So, and then as we mentioned earlier, what happened on at the Vanishing Point with. I can't believe they got rid of Brandon Routh Superman. Man.
Yeah.
But Lex is back, so Lex is going to be involved in this, in the rest of the Crisis as a main character and stuff. So interesting.
Yeah.
Way to go.
The fact that he wrote just Lex Luthor over
Superman's
like symbol on the thing in just marker, it's just like, is that it? Really? That's all it took? Maybe like a little blood or something. The Book of Destiny.
Like, I mean, he
I guess
figured out a way to do it.
It's just like.
Hey, we're 2 likes away. We had 18 likes. Oh. 2 likes away from Porter putting on the turkey head.
Yes.
Do you want to see this on Porter's head? Give us 2 more likes.
I'll even do the dance that goes with it.
Oh, what? Well, yeah. We'll see if we got 2 more likes. But anyway, so that I think we covered just about everything in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're going to go through the comments now and respond to you guys. So if you got any questions or comments about the series, go ahead and leave it in the chat. And we're going to go through now. It'll take us a little while because we got a lot of comments today.
Which we appreciate.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. We got 19 likes, 1 more.
Oh.
We're going to get through it here, starting at the top. Let's see here. Let's see. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us, by the way. I really appreciate you guys coming on to the chat. RJ Godzilla 81. Hi, guys. How's it going, RJ? Let's see what we got here. Earth and Batfan KJB, Earth 90 Flash, rest in peace. Yes, absolutely. That was a great moment. Oh man, what a great flashback.
Yeah. So Carl cool. Maxey, Lucifer, I agree. It's awesome.
Yep. Jay Warden says, wish they had Reverse Flash in the Flash episode. Yeah, I mean, there's so much going on though.
Yeah.
And Tom Cavanaugh's already in the episode, so it's like
I don't know where they would have put him.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. RJ says, so much meta in the first 3 minutes. Yeah, we're watching Flash. You're right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll agree with that for sure.
Yeah. Lucifer is on Earth 666. How ironic. Yes, You're right. Angry Window Reviews. James Ward's asking, did they show Kevin as Batman? No, not this episode. I think it was just in the second episode they're going to show that. Jay Warden said the feed was cutting out a little. Hopefully everything's okay with us now. I know that everything was going kind of fuzzy. Hopefully everything's okay. Let us know if anything goes out, and we'll try to adjust that. Still not forgiving the writers for the never stopping killing of Batman.
Yeah,
that's
I can see that.
Incognito. Those are 2 words. Thank you. Let's see what else we got here. Why no Rosenbaum as Lex? Asks Saiyan 4414. Well,
because would just be too awesome.
That's a lot. That's a long story. I would have liked to see Rosenbaum.
Oh, we forgot.
What?
The RJ Godzilla 81. His comment. It says we got Lucifer, Birds of Prey. I kind of cried because I like Birds of Prey.
Right.
But no Gotham or Swamp Thing. I'm really fucking glad there was no Gotham. I would have been pissed.
Yeah, I forgot that this episode opens with one of the characters. Who was that? Was that the Huntress character?
Yeah, it was the Huntress.
It was the Huntress character from Birds of Prey, like talking to Oracle and stuff. So it's a cool flashback for people who enjoyed that little series.
Yeah, I remember watching it when it came out.
Yeah, me too. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But they only showed her to be like dissipated. So I was like, oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That felt very comic booky for sure.
Yeah.
Carl Maxey says DC EU should take notes on Brandon Routh Superman. You're damn right, Carl. 100% right, Carl.
Although I'm hearing that there is technically no more DC EU, which
that's a complicated issue in and of itself. We got Incognito saying, on a positive note, Ducky as Lex Luthor? Nailed it. Changed my mind about not watching the rest of Crisis due to the Batwoman thing. That's bad Brian to have Batwoman kill Batman so easily. It was a weird thing. He just kind of she pushed him on accident, and he got electrocuted and died.
Yeah.
You gotta check the rest of it out.
So Ducky, John Cryer was the voice of Ducky. Is that the Ducky we're talking about? Like I'm Ducky from Land Before Time? That's the only Ducky I know.
Maybe it's the what they call the nephew of. I don't know. I don't remember which Ducky you're referring to.
Incognito, if you could tell us what you mean as Ducky, that would be great.
That'd be great. Snapping hearts, Jake. You're right. Yeah. Brandon Routh snapped our heart. That ending was such a Lex thing to do. You're right, RJ, 100%, which is why it's so great. But I was so invested that I was so mad.
Yeah.
That's all I need. Walter Bernasiak, 2019. Thanks, Alex. Yeah. We lost Earth 203. Was that the opening one? I don't remember.
I think so.
People talking about the camera's fuzzy. Sorry guys, if it looks okay, hopefully you guys can see us clear enough. Incognito says Lex Luthor is officially the lead of Crisis. This is really too much to cover in Crisis. They're doing their best. There is a lot. I mean, you kind of need 10 episodes to cover all the stuff.
Doesn't Lex, or is it Alexander Luthor in like Superboy Prime or whatever?
Yeah, Alexander Luthor is the good version of Lex from Earth 3, I think, in Crisis on Infinite Earths, the book. And he helps out. He's like the hero version.
That's right.
So maybe we'll see a different Lex pop up eventually, a good Lex. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Of all the people he picked, he chose Clark, of course, because he hates Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Oliver is the Spectre because he is back from the dead because they need him to renew his vows with Felicity Smoke. I don't know.
I got nothing.
Let's see what else we got. Whoever called Green Arrow become the Spectre yesterday, yes, that was me. Thank you. I predict a massive superhero army at the end of Crisis against the Antimatter. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
Avengers Endgame style, maybe.
Yeah, their own version of that.
That'd be cool.
Oh, he'll be like, they'll say on your right instead of on your left. That's not gonna come. That's gonna be Superman talking through something.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. We get 2 Adams. I'm assuming you mean Adam Ray Palmer, and the new one. So that's who that character was. Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Gotcha.
Let's see what else we got. Somebody pick up that phone because Walter freaking called it. You're right, Carl. Talking about Spectre and Green Arrow. Mia Smoke. Was that her? That's her last name?
Yeah.
Okay, so she
must have taken.
Name. Yeah. Seems Stargirl and not Power Girl will be getting her own show. Interesting. And Incognito says, I didn't know what was going on with Stargirl. I've heard rumors about Stargirl getting her own show.
I think they just did a teaser.
Oh, yeah, I heard something about that, but I haven't seen it. Stargirl was in the Justice Society of American America crossover of Smallville, so she has been on screen before on the CW.
And she was also in the Legends crossover.
Was she?
Or they went and saw the Justice Society of America.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I remember that now.
This is the second season, I think.
Angry Windle Review says, Vibe's back, baby. Vibe is back, whether he likes it or not. Maybe his powers will disappear after the Crisis, but we'll see.
Could be.
The one-off Birds of Prey, Geek Prime X is pointing out, who was on the cam with Barbara before she disappeared. Yeah. Let's see.
Friends, Mr. Bean. Yes, Friends. The turkey head is from Friends. I'm very happy.
19 likes, one more like, and we're going to have to put it on.
Who called that? Geek Prime X, and someone else did too. So that's your high five for that. Thank you. Watch the short. It was awesome.
I'm not sure which short.
Titans died from.
John was supposed to save us. You were the chosen one. Black Lightning, Lucifer, the Spectre. Great episode, Carl says.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, we got the 20 likes!
All right, let's do it.
He's going to put it on. Here we go. This is the quality content you tune in for.
Doing the shimmy. That's what she does in the episode.
Wow.
Should I just do the rest of it like this? Can you hear me?
Can you see?
I can kind of see. There's like little...
All right. Well, if anyone just tunes in, this is going to be very interesting. Let's keep going. RJ says, I think I finally realized what Nash is dressed like. To me, it's kind of like Parallax. Oh!
See, that's what I was talking about.
He is a little Parallaxy.
That's, I think, what I was thinking of from Hal Jordan when I said he looked like a Spectre.
He did kind of look like Parallax a little bit.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm still going to miss Arrow on the CW. I'm sure a lot of people will. That was the original Arrowverse show. Ruby Rose is kind of badass in a hot topic chick kind of way as Batwoman, Geek Prime X.
Oh, I can't breathe. That thing was squeezing my brain.
I think that Ruby Rose was pretty badass in this episode. She was definitely showing the
courage.
Was it the paradigm? Was it? Paragon, whatever, of courage. She was really showing that when she was up against Supergirl. It was really cool. A good scene from her.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got.
The connection is unstable because of Crisis.
That's what it is. They were getting stable. Yeah, hopefully we're okay now. Supergirl versus Batwoman. Yeah, maybe that'll
Cat
happen.
fight, yeah.
Maybe that'll happen eventually. Let's see what else we got. John Leslie Shripp is also Jay Garrett. Jay Garrett. Garrick. Jay Garrick.
Yes. Jay Garrick.
Yeah, Jay Garrick.
Yes.
Garrick. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's Jay Garrick. But all the other Earths are destroyed, so technically he's not alive right now, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Yep. Ryan Cho Adam, we were talking about earlier, yes. We lost Batman 89, Flash 90, and Superman 78. I know.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
That's sad, man. Hopefully they'll come back. Nothing lasts forever, Michael James. Well, nothing lasts forever. Jake says I was 0. We're talking about when Flash was on the air. The Anti-Monitor killed our childhoods. Is the Anti-Monitor the new Thanos, the DC version of Thanos? He kind of is, but I mean, like in this version, we'll see. Donna Troy and Kevin, what's that? I'm not sure.
Feels.
The feels for sure.
Brennan Routh, Superman had the best lines. I want that hope in the movies so bad.
You're right, Carl. We want that hope in the movies. That's our Superman. Let's get our Superman back. I hope eventually.
Oh, Jake Schuster, Pretty in Pink, Ducky Lenny, Lex Luthor. He was. Okay. That's right. Okay. I think I saw that a very long time ago.
Brian, this is from Ariel. Brian, did you see Robin and Hawk in this crossover? That was at the beginning. Hawk and Dove and Robin from Titans.
We're in this
at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Titans. Yeah, so we saw it. Yeah. Kind of surprised that Harry only got a passing mention. You're right. Adam's talking about something we talked about either yesterday on the first episode, that Harry Wells, the Earth 2 Wells that we're most attached to and the Flash team is most attached to, including Jesse Quick is on that Earth, his daughter. They're all gone.
Yep.
They're gone. Earth 2 is destroyed.
Yeah.
So we only got passing. That's true. We'd like to see a little bit of a mourning thing, but we didn't get to see it.
You might see it once everything comes back and we get this Earth. They'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah. Lewis Martins asked, what did you think of Helena Kyle's appearance? It was really cool to see her
quick,
pop up.
Though,
very fast, a little too fast, but they wanted to show that all the Earths were being destroyed. Quick payday for that actress, though. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
It was a cool moment for the fans. The Spectre animated short. Oh, I think I have seen that. That was from a long time ago, Jake is saying. I think I saw that. It was attached to one of the other DC animated movies. I'm pretty sure I saw that. It was interesting stuff. The Spectre is a very interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else we got here. The Flash from Earth 90 scene got me so emotional. Just saying. This is from Alberto Cales. Yeah, man, we're all into that. Oh, when they showed the clip.
Mm-hmm.
That got us. That got us.
That was really good.
Conrad Chambers asks, do you think Joaquin Phoenix Joker could have worked connected to the DCEU if it was made before Suicide Squad and Jared Leto was never the Joker? Maybe. I don't know. That's something that we'll never know. Or you have to travel to an alternate Earth to find that one out.
Too bad it got destroyed.
Too bad there are no other alternate Earths.
Although that Earth, coincidentally, was destroyed by Leto's bad acting. So just putting that out there.
Yeah, very nice.
All his fault.
Very nice. Carl asks, why didn't the Monitor get John Wick to and solve this in a couple of hours? You're right. Why didn't Keanu Reeves, John Wick show up?
He just killed a billion dogs across the universe. Go fuck him up.
He just one dog, and then he would go crazy.
Yeah, so a billion, he would gain superpowers like everybody.
I think so. I think he already has superpowers.
He would have all the superpowers.
Let's see what else we got. Marcelino Laura, I remember the showrunner saying we will see 3 Supermen sharing the screen at the same time, and that is yet to come. So hopefully Kingdom Come Superman Returns. Hopefully. But that would mean that we would get Tom Welling's Superman back, which I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
I was talking to someone today. I don't remember hearing
about that.
I was talking to someone today, and they said...
let's ask, has anyone else heard about the 3 Supermen on screen at the same time?
Someone else...
I just saw a review, or an interview with Brandon Routh, and he said he didn't work with Tom Welling. So
then, yeah.
But, I mean, did they shoot everything for next month yet? I don't know. Or maybe he's just trying to keep it under his hat. Sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Someone did say that they heard that Tom Welling still had more scenes.
Okay, well, we'll see.
So, I mean, I don't know.
We'll see. Maybe we'll have to put it back on. Old Man Clark. Like Old Man Logan, but it's Old Man Clark getting his powers back.
Yeah.
What time does it air? I'm never able to catch it. It's been on 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm sure that'll be the same time when it comes back. That's going to be January 14th and 15th, I think.
Yeah.
So make sure that you guys are back for that. I'm pretty sure we'll be live streaming those 2 episodes as well, hopefully. Let's see what else we got. Which show is part 3 on? It was The Flash, Nico. The Flash episode was today. Now it's going to be Arrow and then Legends will wrap it up for us.
Yep.
Carl asks, can you imagine Margot Robbie in a cameo for Crisis? That'd be amazing. But I don't think they have the kind of cash to pay for that.
No, that'd be a huge budget thing right there.
Ariel's asking, do we get to see a cameo by Oswald Cobblepot and Edward Nygma from Gotham in the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths? I mean, maybe they'll pull in something from Gotham eventually, but we're not huge fans of that show. So.
No offense. If you like it, good for you. I really hope they don't do that. Just let Gotham die.
Maybe.
Just let it die.
Maybe they'll let it die, or maybe they'll bring him back.
God.
Jake asks, are you sure it wasn't the dead Superman, the one that was on Earth 75 or whatever that Tyler Hoechlin Superman went to? Well, that was only 2 sharing the screen at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. There was a different actor playing Superman, though, in the New 52 outfit, and it looked pretty cool. He was dead on there. RJ says Anti-Monitor gave Vibe back his powers. No, just regular Monitor gave Vibe back his powers.
Yeah.
He can give Smallville Superman his powers back. Yeah, but it looks like he's dead, or his essence is not in his body anymore, or something. So, so I think that's all the questions and comments we got. We got up to 20 likes. Hey, man.
Yeah.
We usually get like 1 or 2 likes on these live streams. So that's pretty cool.
Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, thanks. So we've been going for about 46 minutes, but we covered a lot.
Yeah.
We went over everything already.
That was a big episode.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Man, it makes me want to see Superman. Like
the real Superman.
It hurts, man. It really does.
And you know what? I've said this before. As much as I shit on Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Justice League, Henry Cavill was a good Superman.
In Justice League, when he was allowed to be the real Superman, like at the end of that movie when he's running, like racing the Flash and stuff, I'm like,
okay.
Like, there he is. It's like that scene in Hook.
I was just about to say it. I was about to say Peter. Yep.
But it was there you are, Clark. Yeah, man, there you are, Cal.
Yeah. He definitely has the charisma. He has just the essence of Superman. It's the writing and the directing choices that really dragged all those movies down. And I shit on Zack Snyder all the time. I've liked some of his other movies, but he is just not right for Superman. We need to have a director who understands Superman at his core, and that is not Zack Snyder. Absolutely not. Zack Snyder.
Snyder's not coming back. We're beating a dead horse at this point.
Well, yeah.
Like, Snyder's not coming back to direct another Superman movie. So we'd like to see someone who gets the character at his core and knows that at the center of Superman is hope, and he's supposed to inspire other people to be as the best.
Let's just have Kevin Smith do it.
Kevin Smith will never direct a Superman movie. He just, maybe he'll write one.
You know who should do it?
Who?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage direct the Superman movie?
He was going to be Superman. He gets it at his core.
I still think we could get that Superman Lives movie as an animated film.
Did you hear that they offered Nick Cage, or either they offered it to him or they were like talking about having Nick Cage be in Crisis as Superman?
No, but that would have been freaking amazing. But also probably
lost it.
It probably would have cost the whole budget just to pay him for that.
I mean, he did name his son Kal-El. He might have done it for free.
Maybe. And that would have been so fucking amazing. Sorry, I swore there. But, man, that would have been amazing to see Nicolas Cage Superman
just
in the Crisis. Wouldn't that be the greatest surprise of all time if they actually had Nicolas Cage as Superman in, like, the last episode of Crisis on Infinite Earth?
In the suit, in the weird fiber optic suit that he was, remember we watched it, he was testing the one?
Yeah, there's a great documentary out there called The Death of Superman Lives, What Happened. I funded that project. Never got all of my rewards from that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, the director just passed away just last year. Unfortunate. He got sick and passed away. But what was his name again? John Schnepp?
Schnepp. Yeah, it was John Schnepp.
Yeah, he was like, I used to watch Screen Junkies movie fights a lot, and he would pop up on there, and he had his own channels that he was on and stuff. It's really unfortunate what happened there. Everyone talked about how great of a guy he was.
Yeah.
And he really had a lot of passion for the Superman project. The documentary goes deep into the creation of that, and they interview Tim Burton, and they really got a lot of
Lucas too, right?
I don't
No,
know,
not George Lucas.
Not
George Lucas. Shit.
I don't remember.
It
But I
was
mean, the
the
main
guy
one was
who was
Tim Burton,
running,
who was going to direct that movie.
The guy who ran wasn't he the dude who ran WB or something like that?
I don't remember. John Peters?
John Peters.
The guy who was like
the
Superman. That he's like behind the slick back white hair. He wants to put giant spiders and everything.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith talks at length about that.
Yeah. It is definitely a good documentary.
Yeah, he had a lot of passion for it. It really sucks that he passed away recently.
Talking about Will Smith maybe being Superman at one point.
Yeah. So if you want to know more about that, it's a definite recommendation for me to check out The Death of Superman Lives: What Happened, to find out more about what they were going to do with that Tim Burton directed, Nicolas Cage starring Superman movie.
That would have been.
But if he pops up in Crisis on Infinite Earths, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm gonna be running around my living room.
Me too. We're gonna go crazy. But yeah, I think that's just about all. If there's anything else, I think we got some more comments. We'll read through those, but then we'll wrap it up, guys.
Walter's the best Zach. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Carl. What else we got? If you can't beat a dead horse, what can you beat? Nice, RJ.
Zack Snyder.
Stop staying. Leave the guy alone. It's over.
All right, fine.
Jake says a rug. He was Superman in the Teen Titans Go movie. He did voice Superman.
That's right. Although one of my favorite things he's done in recent years was Spider-Man Noir in Spider-Verse.
Oh, so good.
That was I saw that in theaters. I was completely by myself. It had been out for weeks, and I finally found a time to go see it. And in the theater that I was at, there was no other person in the theater for the entire show or movie. So I'm in the front and I'm watching it, and then he starts talking, and I was just like, "What?" Like Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man Noir, perfect.
Yeah. Let's get through the rest of these comments and questions here. Dan says, "Oh my goodness, John Schnepp passed away." Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like earlier last year. It's been a while, but yeah, unfortunately, it was kind of unexpected. Carl says, "What director that is known for their feel-good movies, he or she should direct a Superman movie?" Agreed. I mean, you want someone who has that positive outlook on life that Superman has.
John Hughes.
John Hughes is not with us anymore.
Oh, damn! Did not know that.
Jeez, man.
I'm not up on the Brad
He's been dead for years. Jake Schuster asked, Christopher Walken Brainiac?
I'm so down.
That is a weird choice, but I mean,
absolutely,
he wouldn't really have to act, would he?
No. Dude, that's why it's perfect.
Dan says that was such a good documentary. They even interviewed Tim Burton. They did. Dan says, "I didn't know you funded that. Thanks. That was a great project." It was. I mean, it was on Kickstarter, and you could donate and stuff. And I got like a free movie. I got a free DVD from it because I donated, but I was supposed to get like a poster and a few other things that never came in, unfortunately. They didn't really keep up their end of the bargain on that one, but, it's water under the bridge now. Christopher Walken's Brainiac, that would have been awesome. Yep. Matthew Vaughn and Mark Miller have a plan for them. DC let them do it. Talking about Superman? Not sure what you're talking about there, Conrad. Still reeling about John Schnepp. I'm sorry, Dan. Sorry that you're just finding out about this now. Patty Jenkins can make a Wonder Woman movie. Get her a Superman movie. Honestly, the first Wonder Woman movie had a lot of Christopher Reeve-esque scenes in there.
Yeah,
with her. I'm like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure she could handle it great.
Yeah.
The action is not as important as the emotional center of Superman and the interactions he has with the other characters. Yeah. That's what you need to get right.
Yeah, you need to have the writing foundation for that type of project.
Adam says Joss Whedon could work. I don't know. When I think Superman, I don't really think Joss Whedon.
Massive Joss Whedon fan. I grew up on Buffy, Angel, Dollhouse, Firefly, Serenity, everything. I love Joss Whedon. I loved what he did with Avengers. Him going to Justice League, I could tell his humor in some parts, but I don't think anybody could have saved that movie. But he did as best as he can. As much as I love Joss Whedon, I don't think he can pull off Superman.
I mean, you never know. I mean, he chimed in on when they were saying that all these reports that were out that said Superman, WB doesn't know what to do with Superman or how to relate him to modern times. I think he was saying, "Oh, you could fix it up" or something like that. He made a positive comment to it, which was cool to see. I saw earlier, I think Jake said that there's a Kevin Conroy interview on Aftermath with Kevin Smith. I did record those, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited to check that out.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
100% for sure. We still got a couple comments. As long as you guys are commenting, we'll keep the stream going. Let's see. What Dan says, what do you think about Brandon Routh as Superman? I'm in the minority, but I didn't think Superman Returns was that bad. It wasn't the worst movie ever or anything like that.
No.
It tried to get the spirit of the Donner Superman movies, the Christopher Reeves version of Superman, but it didn't really attach itself to that. It was more mopey and not really, what we wanted to see from Superman. And Brandon Routh as Superman back then, I was like, I don't know. I thought his Clark was perfect.
Yeah.
But back then, I thought Superman was a little, I don't know, there's something missing about it. But in the Crisis series so far, he's been freaking perfect.
His Clark and Superman are great.
Perfect.
Perfect.
By the way, the muscle suit looked a million times better this episode.
Yeah.
The suit looked perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm loving right now Brandon Routh as Superman. Let's get a TV freaking movie. Let's get a TV movie of Brandon Routh Superman. The CW can make it happen.
Well, there's a 3-part miniseries.
Yeah, let's freaking see it.
Absolutely.
Come on. Why not? Why not? There's nothing holding you back at this point. Let's do it. Grayson Groner's going crazy over Lucifer.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm cool. Burping up here. Thank you. Grayson says that is the perfect description of that movie. Talking about Superman Returns. Big fan of you guys on Channel Awesome. Thanks, Jake. Thanks for watching, man. Really appreciate it. I love his suit in the Clark version. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Try to spell it phonetically, Grayson.
Gorner.
Jake says darker blue suit, maybe. Yeah, I like the way the suit is. I like the lighter blue for Kingdom Come Superman, which is like a contrast for the black and stuff. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm okay with it.
And I'm digging that they had
Tyler Hoechling's suit's very dark.
Yeah. And that's a good contrast between the two of them, too.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm really liking the fact that they had the attention to detail to put the graying at the temples in there. So it's like,
pretty good.
I like that a lot.
100%.
Where was Mick during this episode?
Yeah, what happened to him?
I'm pretty sure he was just babysitting
on another Earth. So he's just watching Jonathan, but now Jonathan's dead because he's dead because all the other Earths are destroyed. They got it right that time. Okay, Grayson. Cool. Right. I know about mispronunciations of last names.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, apologies for that. I think we're going to wrap it up then. That was a really great episode of Christ and Infinite Earths, man. What is Lex going to do, Grayson? I don't know. We'll find out next month.
It looked like in the preview, he had, shot something or he, had some type of projectile or weapon. So maybe he makes himself his suit again.
He's going to be useful because he's extremely intelligent. So we'll see him pop up doing great things. But I'm sure, saving the multiverse will have some hand in that. What's that?
Jake said,
nice hat. Oh, yeah, there you go. All right. Well, we got 21 likes on this stream here. That's pretty cool.
That's good stuff.
Trinity New Gods, which is a new commentary. I've not seen yet. Trinity. What's your ranking of the 3 episodes?
3, 2, 1.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
episode 3 is the best so far. Episode 2, second best. Episode 1 by far the worst so far, but not terrible, just not great.
Yeah. Not what we expected.
Right. We're going to wrap things up. Make sure you guys tune in next month. Me and Porter will be back, hopefully, for reviews, live reviews just like this, for episodes 4 and 5 of Crisis on Infinite Earths. What a great time to be living in. We get to see this. Huh?
I know, right?
Regardless if it's not perfect, who cares? We're getting to see Crisis on Infinite Earths with all these different versions of the characters that we love, and that's something to be thankful for.
You know what? That's something, I've said this multiple times to my fiance, it's just such a good time to be a nerd, to be a geek, to be into this stuff. Because Simon Pegg said it best about being a nerd. It's giving yourself entirely to something you love and being able to express yourself without fear and without worry about what anybody thinks. It's fully investing yourself in something you care about. Mm-hmm. And we've finally gotten this golden age of superheroes and basically just nerd culture in general, that we can freely, express ourselves and talk about it and connect with other people. We don't know any of these people, but we're having a conversation with them about something that we share together. Mm-hmm. And it's just really awesome to be a part of. And I'm just so thankful that we can use social media and the internet in such a positive way compared to even 10 years ago, on how this type of media this type of content was received, and the ways that we were able to talk about it with people, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's just it's amazing to be a part of something like this. And it's just, I love going places and like seeing someone wearing a certain superhero shirt or something that I hadn't seen before. Be like, hey man, nice shirt. Oh yeah, and we just get into a conversation about it.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be a long conversation, a couple minutes, but like you just talk to a random stranger and still connect over something like this. That was such a something that kind of separated people many years ago. So
Right.
it's just really cool to be a part of.
Right. We got a couple more comments. I keep saying we're gonna wrap up, but then we get more comments. So we'll quickly go through these. Crisis on Infinite Earths, Infinity War, a good American Godzilla, life is good. You're darn right,
Yeah.
RJ. Different topic, Dan says, can you do an in-depth review of Uncut Gems and what you think of Adam Sandler as a dramatic actor? I've always been a fan of his dramatic stuff. Uncut Gems, so far for me, is probably the best movie of the year. I'm going to do like a top 5, top 10 best movies of the year early next year. And right now, Uncut Gems is running away with the #1 spot. I saw an early screening of it about a month ago now. It's coming out, I think, next Friday.
Yeah.
You guys got to see Uncut Gems.
Yeah, he's been telling me about it. I can't wait to see it.
Unbelievable film. Adam Sandler is amazing in it. He is a great actor when he gets a script that is good. Give him something good to do, and he'll knock it out of the park every time. John Travolta, Superman back then.
Oh wow.
John Travolta, Superman.
Just I can only see Superman just that in my head right now.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Conroy never has to say I'm Batman. We know, and you're right.
Oh yeah,
100%. He is Batman. Jake says 100%.
Yeah.
All right. Again, we're gonna wrap this up. The Infinity Trinity, guys. There's no more streams for the rest of the week because that's the end of Crisis for this year. The Infinity Trinity is coming out Saturday. It'll be a live stream type thing, just like this. It's a premiere video. I'll be able to chat with you guys just like we've been chatting here. I won't be on camera to talk, but we'll be talking in the chat through text and everything. Please, if there's anything you've ever watched from my channel, watch the Infinity Trinity,
yes.
the 5-part series that's going to be going from Saturday into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yes.
All 5 episodes. A lot of people from Channel Awesome are in the last episode. Porter's in all 5 episodes. It's been a long time coming. We shot this several years ago, and it's finally done for you guys to see. We had a premiere in June. That went really well. A lot of people loved it. We sold out the theater that we went to. And the feedback was amazingly positive.
Oh,
so I hope you guys watch it. Share it out with everyone you know.
It was
like
great.
the video, share it, comment. We want to hear your feedback, even if it's not a positive comment. I want to hear what you guys think about this series. I don't care. I just want to hear what you guys think because I want to get feedback about it. So thank you guys. It'll be on the channel after that. As just you can check it out anytime. So. Dan says he'll watch Infinity Trinity for sure. Thank you. Jake says he'll try to check it out. It'll be on the channel whenever you guys want to watch it after it premieres on Saturday through Wednesday. So Thank you guys for watching. We're going to wrap it up. We'll see you guys next month on the live stream, and I'll see you here on Saturday for the Infinity Trinity.
Yes,
see you guys later. And you'll see him in Infinity Trinity too because he's in it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.